Now, a team of engineers and healthcare practitioners at the University of Johannesburg has created a prototype for an open-source ventilator. The design would be able to meet these strict specifications for use on patients if it's further developed and tested. It's estimated South Africa has less than half the number of ventilators needed to deal with the peak of infections. Let's pick that story up with reporter Slindelo Masikane.
This is a project aimed at saving lives and beating the coronavirus pandemic. One of the things the COVID-19 crisis has highlighted is the shortage of ventilators in the country. A team of engineers at UJ has come up with a possible solution.
The idea behind the open source design is that we actually take the design files when we finish and put them up online, so that anyone with sort of limited manufacturing capacity in their garage or something like that could actually download these design files and build them themselves. We don't want a single entity to have a monopoly. We like to put this design out there and allow, the average person to be able to pick it up and actually make a difference and do something.
Dr. Dion Sabata designed the prototype using equipment in his garage while under lockdown.
The equipment that I used to build it costs probably about 50,000 Rand if you buy it commercially. And while that might sound like a lot of money, 50,000 Rand is a much lower barrier to entry than what you've typically seen with, several 100,000 or maybe millions of Rands worth of equipment that's usually involved in manufacturing.
The prototype isn't ready for usage just yet, though.
I'd like to point out the design is far from the point where we'd be able to connect it to a patient. There's still a lot of testing and vetting that has to go into it and things like that. So it's far from finished. It's sort of our first prototype that's come out. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to sort of go forward and make a bit of a difference.
With the help of industry partners to fast-track research and prototype development, the project could be scaled up and replicated across the continent. Slindelo Masikane, Johannesburg.